There's a hole in the wall. I don't know if we're going to be getting in it. Yeah, I don't think so, man. Oh, up there. Oh. I think maybe we would jump out of that hole? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, we'll be back. We'll be back. I'm sure. This way. No, there's the door by the vending machine isn't moving. I'm guessing that lever may be for a different quest sometime later. We'll have to see. That, not quite as much as I was hoping. Still think this gun is probably one of the best against these guys, the Raptidons, but we still need to figure out a really good way to kill the queens. I've not yet figured out a good way to, oh god, to kill those queens. Jesus, my dude. Poor guy. Oof. One there too? Yeah. Oh god. Oh my god. That would have been so bad. It's one thing I like about this difficulty. That little thing right there made my heart beat faster than like almost any time back in the Fallout games. Like in the Fallout games, because you can quick save and everything anywhere, it's such a different experience. Gotta be more careful. Gotta be more careful. Oh, you know what? I could have just fast traveled back to my ship. But you know what? This is more fun. And we get to explore these areas from the other side, which I'm totally okay with. Let's go save before we start doing crazy stuff like that. Okay, there's our door. I don't think we actually looked all around here yet. Let's take a quick look through here again. See what we can find. Why haven't we been up here? Okay. Over here. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Oh. Nice. Little fireplace. Terrible place for it, but you know, whatever. That's cool. That's cool. I bet he's dead. All right, let's go back in. Survival mode in Fallout 4 isn't as bad either with the settlement system. You got safe zones to sleep at and locations tend to have a lot of sleeping bags, etc. Yeah, you know what? Whenever we do our Fallout 4 run again, one day, I'm looking forward to doing survival mode. Because I definitely never did that the first time. Survival mode wasn't available when I played Fallout 4 the first time. So, we are due to play that game again down the road someday.
Where'd you get your schooling, Max?
Nowhere special.
You've heard this one.
An OSI seminary.
Ashuri, finally got my 2-year badge. Happy gaming, my dude. Thank you so much, my dude. My dude. Hey, Zeng.
Well, well. The only new folk I ever see in town are sublight runners from Fallbrook. But you don't look like one of Catherine's. What can I get you?
I don't know. I guess I'd like to trade.
If you don't see it, I don't got it. Don't go asking for the special reserve.
I'd like the oh. Well, you're no fun. Okay, decent armor here. Decent armor. I'm not seeing any new weapons yet. Keep an eye on that.
killed!
What?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Are you all right?
No! I just stepped in a dead man's blood. And I think one of the flies landed on my mouth.
Weird.
If you're going into the apartments, do not go into the lower one on the right. That's where the body is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go contemplate a hot shower.
Oh, she's not selling the good armor. Bummer. Oh, God.
Murder? Hey, is this the part where we go hunting for clues?
What a gruesome way to die.
That is a lot of blood. I better take everything. I mean, he's not going to need it, right? Gotta put it to good use. I mean, it's the way of the universe. Several ragged outfits, all the same cut and color, were stuffed into the suitcase. I mean, any of this stuff could be evidence. I need to take it with me. Is it possible that Cohh missed a companion on Groundbreaker? No. The betting slip lists some increasingly bold wagers made for a team called Mostly Colonists. It's from left field tossball betting. Ooh. Ooh. Investigate left field tossball betting. Okay. Sounds good, my mans. Hello, resident. Hello, resident. How are you today? 2S Nandy. Sorry to bother you about this, but something foul is leaking from the apartment upstairs. I don't know what Celia's keeping up there, but she works for you, right? Do you think you could talk to her? Can you please try to keep your windows shut? As I've tried to explain, leaving them open, especially when you've got food out, invites mantis swarms, and a mantis swarm infestation is everyone's problem. Braxton, I know you keep odd hours, not because I've heard you coming and going at all times of the day night. Haha. But maybe you could try to close your door a little more quietly? I have rather sensitive nerves, and every time I hear your door, I think we're in the middle of another Amber Heights. Oh. That makes a little bit of sense.
Whatever you do, don't mention tossball to Isaac. You'll never hear the end of it.
You know, I haven't seen him in a while.
If you'd gotten stuck in an hour-long rant about mostly colonists, you'd be thankful.
That's probably the guy downstairs. F. Yoink. Oh no!
saw that.
Oh no! Ah! 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 I'm using the bathroom. Go away!
No. Jackass is incoming!
Don't hurt me.
Wait, what? Did one of my combat perks go off on him? He was cowering in fear. Oh no. Oh no. Please go on aggro. Please go on aggro. Please go on aggro. Please go on aggro. Sorry, guys. That doesn't sit well with me. That doesn't sit well with me. Even... no. I'm just going to do that again. Yeah. I'm going to do that again. You know, we might have been just fine. That might have been perfectly okay. I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk coming in here one day in like 4 hours and having every guard in the city be angry. Like, I just don't want to risk it.
No! Someone's been killed!
I'm sorry, dudes.
I think I'm gonna be... No!
Thankfully, we can catch up real quick to where we were.
Easy does it.
How do I have this game? I bought
Hey,
it.
is this the
It's
part
out.
where we go hunting for clues?
This particular copy was given to me by the devs, by the way.
To die.
Thanks, Obsidian and Private Division. But no, this game has been out for a couple days now. Actually, today is the second day. Yeah. Okay, got the clues in the apartment. Great. All right, we also looted this one, right? Oh, there was a woman here. We did this. That's right. Read these. Put the stuff in here. My top hat on? Yes, it is good. I honestly should probably have some clothes that I wear around inside of cities. I think there's one that like adds to talk skills or something.
Whatever you do.
No, what now, jerk? Anything under the beds? Great. Okay, there is someone in here. Dropping a care package off at the Mathers in the old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Be back soon. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Laura.
You startled me. Don't sneak up on a person like that, huh?
Okay. Didn't mean to scare you. I'll go. I guess that's the woman that got, got anxious about the door being closed. Nice. Okay. Quick sell. Alright, what's in here? Bar. Need that next drink of Deadeye. Ooh, Mag 2 Ray for 8,000. Jesus. We gotta make an N-Ray gun. We're gonna do that today. Yep. If we can get that Iconoclast assault rifle, I think we're gonna use our N-Ray thing on it and see what we can do. Because we haven't had an N-Ray gun at all yet. I'm very curious how it works. Ooh. I like locked doors. Yes, I do.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. We good. Does this game just feel like a better Fallout so far? Yeah, in a lot of ways. It just feels like a really well-made, solid FPRPG experience. Okay, let's go ahead and do Nyoka's quest here, which I think is right over here. I'm not going to sprint too much through the city. Not only does the city look amazing, but I want to make sure we get all these little areas.
If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own cathanoid.
Don't be so hard on her. With Brax missing, she's working doubles and needs a little edge.
Very well, dearie. But you stop by anytime you like. Hmm?
Thanks, I'll keep that in mind.
Nutcase says, is it just me or has Co used the same companions for a while? Yes, I have. Felix adds to Persuasion, which is really nice. And Vicar Max, I'm pretty sure, has a quest here, which is why I brought him. Track down Reginald Cheney. He's rented a domicile in Fallbrook on Monarch. So I think we'll do that before we switch him out. Take a look at that. Hello.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinoid supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits.
Right?
Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
I don't know, Auntie. You have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Uh-huh. Why don't you show me a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to. My rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine.
Oh.
But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
I don't think I should say Nyoka. I think we should probably lie. Hippisna, how are you, buddy? That's private.
Now, there's no keeping secrets from Auntie Abigail.
Oh, Lord.
I'll tease it out of
Pay
you
attention, Z.
one way or another. Also, I really do have to enter someone's name for the allotment. After all, I have to keep track of where our little pills wander off to.
Okay, I'm gonna say Nyoka. Oh. That's a lot of bits, man. But I do like the fact that he uses a persuade skill. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that.
Well, I suppose I could use the money to supply our little clinic for the rest of the town. Very well. I'll make an exception for you this one time. But let's keep this between us, dearie.
Okay. Lockpick up, because we want to keep that going up. Leadership up, a couple points in that as well. Persuade up a little bit. And 2 more long guns. Great. Looking good, my dudes. Okay, Miss Nyoka.
Smells like rat in here. Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the saltuna smell.
Trust me, this is worse.
Look around in here a little bit. Whoa. Nice digs, dudes.
You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. She's in...
Wait, I hear them talking.
Don't know how much longer I can cover for either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead.
Hey, Frederick.
Plenty of work to do, especially with so many no-shows.
Hey, Velma.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
Oh my. Take it easy. I'm just looking around.
Well, if you're that friendly about it, then you definitely aren't one of Catherine's sublight toughs. My mistake. I hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Hey, Co, why don't you work more on long guns? Wouldn't damage be pretty important on Supernova? Salty8er, I almost always put at least a point or two in long guns. That's like the only one that keeps going up. I did want to make sure I got lockpicking everything up first, though, because, of course, you know, I gotta have my loot. But yeah, we're kind of working on long guns now. Yeah. Your chief, what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors.
Ew.
He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
We'll come back eventually. You can't constrain a person's freedom.
I can't keep working double shifts either. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
Okay. Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a ground six spacer.
Oh, you said Braxton's been stealing drugs?
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming.
Stealing.
And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the sterile biotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Awfully nice of you not to say anything.
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the Saltuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Why can't you give him his pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
Kripalis, absolutely, bud. Wow. Persuade 100. Are you willing to meet Caleb halfway?
For running me ragged while he takes an extended leave at the bar? Not on your life.
Oh. Someone's gonna notice your shortfalls before too long. You're gonna be held responsible.
Maybe so, but I bet you Caleb runs out of bits first. Then he'll have to come back. He says he's got a stash to tide his crew over. Could be he's all talk, but if the money's real, I bet you he keeps it at home. Near the diner.
How about something else?
Fine by me.
I need to get some leverage. I think, didn't Caleb mention there was some leverage that Philly's Velma's been skimming money from the warehouse accounts. If we can find proof, he can use that as leverage to make Velma negotiate. Okay. So we're gonna park that for a minute. A hot minute. You guys stay down here.
I'm going.
Okay.
Great work.
Signed tossball poster? Oh, we just like took all our money. Check with Celia the Grim tomorrow. Deliver the tossball poster to Grim. Ha ha! Wait, she had it the whole time? What a jerk. He's been waiting for that. Personnel files. Hack. Hey, Bamu! He says, hey, Co, got a game recommendation for someone who like Divinity Original Sin 2 and Pathfinder Kingmaker. Basically anything high fantasy with a good magic system. Check out Pillars of Eternity 2. Well, do 1, then 2. If you like DOS 2 and Pathfinder Kingmaker, you will most likely like PoE 1 and 2. Yeah, those are great games. Actually, by the same people that make this game. So, yeah, definitely check it out. Thank you very much for your sub, my friend. Hect B. Braxton Hex files are filled with Saltuna breeding charts, various pharmacological formula, and musings on why Saltuna seems to prefer Borston beans over plain bratwurst. Okay. B. Ballard. Velma's personal files are a morass of supply contracts, order forms, spreadsheets, and financial records. Careful study of her financials reveals that for the past several years, she's been slowly siphoning money from her operating budget into a personal account. The theft is cleverly hidden. Individual instances can be excused as rounding errors or mistakes in simple arithmetic. Sheer volume of occurrences, however, indicates deliberate intent. Vision Tank 23 are looking a little lumpy. If you're not going to make it in, that's fine, but you have to let me know if I can stay on top of the doses. We really need to talk about this Altoona situation. I've had to let 4 batches rot in the warehouse over the last 2 months because we're not finding buyers. I know the situation with the board puts us in a tough spot, but we need to start thinking about how we're going to keep Stella Bay afloat if we can't get sales up. Seriously, where are you? Missed 3 shifts. This is getting ridiculous even for you.
I'll keep quiet.
Okay. So this is some good stuff here. Is no one in here?
Sure.
Dum 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 dum. Thank you. Oh. Okay. Nice. Do a cell. We haven't done that for a bit. Nope. Hey, thank you for the cheer, my dude. Really appreciate that. Qua, taking, I think, the top spot? Haven't seen for a bit. Gotta reload the old chat there. Thank you very much, buddy. TTR and Doc, also not Valkyrie, with a $5 tip. Thank you so much for that, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Awesome. Let me get dark mode back on. There we go. Hey, Super Spiro. Hey, Bad Karma. How are you guys? Good to see you. I think we're good. I think we're good. Great. Okay, let's keep going.
On my way.
Now let's see if this unlocks new dialogues with Velma. I'm not going to use them quite yet. Fish stock could use a good cleaning.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Fun.
Unless...
Caleb says they need a raise to keep up the prices around here.
Tell him to complain to Catherine in Fallbrook, not me. Sublight's demanding more money for the same contract, which means we're all in the same boat. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire Sublight contractors at this rate.
Okay, we do have a new option. Let's wait on that.
Fine by me.
Let's save it and stuff first. Also, maybe we can talk to this Catherine first. What? Badass. Hey, can we go over there? Oh, those are cool, man. Hell yeah. Hey, Shoutlaw. What's up, buddy? These Outer World streams remind me so much of your Fallout 4 playthrough when I discovered your channel. Thanks for the great playthroughs. Oh, dude, my pleasure. You have no idea how thrilled I am that people like watching these streams. These games are kind of like where I live. This is what I would prefer to stream every day if I could. So, yeah, I just thank you for being here for it. Thank you. I really appreciate it.